What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today we are going to do some chicken fajita tacos. I got some chicken fajitas that are already seasoned. However, we are going to amp them up and we are going to season them with, let me show you real quick. It's incredible. That's right. I absolutely love this stuff on chicken fajitas. It is freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Good stuff on some chicken. We're going to use that on these chicken fajitas. Now, I was going to smoke these outside, but it is pouring. It just started pouring. And looking at the forecast, it's going to be raining all night. So we're going to have to do these inside, which, you know what, is going to be quite all right. It's not going to be a problem at all. We're going to cook these on a cast iron skillet. I've got some veggies. I've got an onion, a red bell pepper, an orange bell pepper. I'm going to show you how I season my veggies for fajitas. I'm going to give you my secret, my top secret recipe for some veggies that is phenomenal. I think you guys are going to like it. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Anyway, let's get started. So let me show you what I have here. I took a white onion. This is actually this is half of a large white onion, or you can use a small white onion. I've got some I've got a orange bell pepper and a red bell pepper. You can use a green bell pepper if you like. I just decided to go with these, with the orange and the red, just because. But if you had a green bell pepper, you could definitely use that. So, and all I did was just kind of slice it up, as you can see here. We're going to set this aside. We're going to get the fajitas seasoned up, and we're going to get them on the cast iron skillet and get them cooked up. We'll get them seasoned up, cooked up, and we're going to see how these bad boys turn out. I'm telling you though, they're going to be good. They're going to be real good. All right, you guys, as you can tell, it is wet out here. It's rained so much the last couple of weeks, it actually ruined my backyard, wiped all that stuff out, and I'm really, really upset about that. But it is what it is. But as you can see, it's wet out here, so we're gonna have to do these fajitas inside. All right, you guys, so I got these chicken fajitas. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I picked up at my local grocery store, my H-E-B. These are already seasoned, but we're gonna add some of that It's Incredible to it and just kind of up that flavor on these. A lot of times, or I've bought these a lot of times and added the It's Incredible to it, and it's just freaking phenomenal. So this is what the package looks like. This is a little over 2-pound package of chicken fajitas, and I paid $5.45 for these. So we're gonna take these again. These are already seasoned. They're ready to cook. But we're going to season them up just a little bit more with the It's Incredible. So I'm going to get these out, get them on this cutting board. We'll get them seasoned up, and then we'll get to cooking these. All right, you guys, I got the chicken fajitas here laid out. These do have some fat on them, so I'm going to just kind of trim that fat off a little bit. I'm not going to get crazy with the trim, but we're going to get some of that off. Let's see. I think there's a little bit here. Yeah, we're gonna trim. Just, any excess fat that you see that you don't want on there, go ahead and remove. I'm not gonna do a ton of trimming on these, but I am going to trim a little bit of fat from them. I'll leave that on there. I think those are good. That's got some fat on there, but I think that's going to be all right. I think that's going to be it. Again, I'm not doing, much of a trim. Excuse me. I got these fajitas trimmed up to my liking. I'm going to take this It's Incredible from Heaven Made Products, and we're going to season these. Now, again, they are already pre-seasoned, but adding this It's Incredible to this, man, it just takes it to a whole nother level. This seasoning, I'm telling you guys, without a doubt, my absolute favorite seasoning. You gotta try it if you haven't already. It is some damn good stuff. And especially on chicken. Oh boy, you don't know what you're missing. That's all I'm gonna say. So get this flipped over, get that flipped over, little pieces there. We're gonna season this side. And then we're gonna cook these inside on a cast iron skillet. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Chicken fajitas, chicken period. Really anything, but I love it with chicken. Seasoned with It's Incredible. Oh my word. If you haven't tried it, you don't know what you're missing. It is some damn good stuff. So we're gonna let this sit for just a few minutes. We're gonna get the cast iron skillet. We'll get some oil in there. We'll get these fajitas in there and get them cooked up. And we're gonna cook everything in one pan. But we're gonna let this sit for a little bit, just kind of let it marinate in that rub. And then I'll pick back up once we move over to the skillet and get these cooked up. All right, so you guys, I got my cast iron skillet here with some oil in here. I'm using canola oil. Let me make sure. Yeah, canola oil. I'm just gonna take these chicken, boneless, skinless chicken thighs and place them right in the pan. So I'm gonna let these go for I don't know. They shouldn't need to go for too long, but you know, we'll let them go for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and then I'm gonna use my thermopin, check the internal temperature, and once they get to about 165, 170, you know, I'll pull them off. But you know, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. But again, it should really only take a few minutes. So we're gonna let them fry on one side for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them over and let them go on the other side for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll see what they look like. These have been going for about 4 to 5 minutes. We're gonna flip them over. Let them continue to cook. And again, I'm going to take these until they're about 175 to 170, or I'm sorry, 165 to 170, and then I'll pull them off and they'll be ready to go. But once these are done, like I said, I'm going to pull these off and then we'll get the veggies on, and I'll pick back up once we do that. All right, you guys, these chicken fajitas are done. I'm just scraping the bottom of this pan. As you can see, there's still a lot of that seasoning. It's incredible. That was left on the bottom of the pan. We want to use that. I did add just a tad bit of oil to this, a little bit of oil. But we're gonna use that. It's incredible. That leftover seasoning. I've got my onion, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper that we're gonna add to the pot. And we're just going to let this season up just a bit. I am going to add a little bit of garlic to this. We want to let this saute down. For just a bit. Break up this bell pepper. So we're going to saute this down just a little bit, and I'm going to add some garlic to it in just a minute. To this, I'm going to add just about a tablespoon of garlic, or half a tablespoon. Well, it's probably going to be about a whole tablespoon by the time I'm running out of this here. Dump that in there. Just let this saute down with the onions and the vegetables, the bell peppers. All right, so while these are sauteing, I am going to season them with some It's Incredible, because this stuff is good on everything. Literally on everything, I'm telling you guys. We use it on everything in my household. So we're gonna let this saute down a little bit. And then we're gonna add just a couple of more ingredients to this as it simmers. All right, so these have been sauteing for just about a minute. I'm gonna take some soy sauce. We're gonna add that to the mix. And you know, there really isn't any measurements. I'm just kind of eyeing it. But it would probably be about a tablespoon. And then we're gonna take some Worcestershire sauce, add that to the mix. I'm telling you, those two ingredients together, along with this last ingredient that I'm about to add, makes these vegetables amazing. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take some brown sugar I have here, and we're just going to kind of add that right over the top. And that's just going to add a small little sweetness to these vegetables. And I'm telling you, if you try this recipe, the soy sauce with the Worcestershire and brown sugar, you're gonna see that it freaking works amazing together. So we'll let this saute down, and we're probably gonna let the saute down for about 5 minutes, just until it gets to my liking. But it should take about 5 minutes, just kind of depending on the heat of your pot or pan. So we'll let the saute down, and then I'll pick back up once this is done. All right, the veg is done, the chicken's done. I got some fresh tortillas here that I'm warming up on my comal. So we're gonna get this warmed up, and then we're gonna make some tacos. The taco, I got the tortilla warmed up. I've got some chicken fajita in here. I got the veggies on top. Looks good. We're gonna give this bad boy a taste. This is what it looks like. All right, so we got the taco here. We're gonna give it a taste test and see what it tastes like. Got the chicken in there, the veggies. It smells amazing. Let's see what it tastes like. The chicken tastes great with It's Incredible. The veggies, the onion and bell peppers, I'm telling you guys, that recipe is absolutely amazing for veggies. If you're using them on a excuse me, if you're using them on a fajita recipe, whether it's chicken or beef, that recipe for the veggies is excellent on both. That's good. That homemade tortilla is even, it just sets it over the top. My local HEB makes them fresh from scratch, and that's what I use. That's what I picked up, and it is perfect. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. A quick, simple, easy recipe that you're able to cook inside, even if you don't have any grills. And it still turns out phenomenal. It's some good stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Hey, remember, like, share, subscribe. Like the video at least. That I would truly appreciate. I will see you guys next time. Take care.